Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the TNC Sports Podcast. This is the 23rd episode. As you can tell, Fi's not here this time, but I got my main man, JD, right here. Reintroduce yourself, man.
I'm JD. I'm big into sports. That's why I'm on here. I like the Pelicans and the Saints. LSU are my big three. I do go to Virginia Tech, so I know a little about that, but I'm more into LSU than Virginia Tech.
Yes, sir. Hey, LSU's got what's that scorer's name? I'm under. I think it's Cam.
Cam Thomas,
He's been playing really well this year, so that's something to
third
keep an
leading
eye on.
scorer in the country as a freshman. Like, dude's a bucket.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things saying he like kind of forces some shots. But he's a great scorer, so that's why he's also obviously top three scorer, like as you said. Anyways,
he deserves to be ranked. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, what's their record?
I think we've lost 5 or 6, but it's not like we should be like 25, that range.
And they're in the SEC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the SEC is a little weak. Actually, yeah, they're a little weaker this year than they usually are. But
yeah, because Kentucky just shit the bed. No one knows why. I mean, I haven't been Kentucky lately, but I feel like they've gotten a little better because they started out like 1-6. It's hard to get any worse.
Oh yeah, I know they picked it up definitely, and they're trying to make a run. But hey, we'll see. The SEC is wide open. LSU, if they win that tournament, they're into the March Madness for sure.
I think they'll get in anyway, but winning that tournament would be nice.
It's definitely possible. And BAP's going to be joining us shortly. He's having some internet problems,
technical issues.
Yeah, so once he joins, I'll let him into the meeting and we'll get on going. But let's get to you, JD. You're a VT. You're not in your normal room today. You're a quarantine man. Tell me how did you even get COVID, bro?
So right now, I probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm actually putting this on the internet. So basically,
you don't have to do every detail. You could leave some out.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave some stuff out. But so basically, long story short, I go to the gym a lot. My roommate got COVID. A bunch of buddies I go to the gym with got COVID. So I was tested Friday and Monday. So Friday I tested negative, but my roommate, all my friends tested positive. So I had to get retested Monday. It was a faster test. It came back positive. So I'm in here till the 4th. It's been interesting, honestly. A lot of people were like talking about how bad it is. It's honestly not that bad. I still keep in contact with a lot of people, so it's not like I'm going crazy or anything. It's kind of nice to live. It's like basically a hotel room to myself with a shower, a bathroom, everything. The food could be better. I had to eat hard-boiled eggs yesterday, and it's not good. I needed the protein. I've barely been getting any protein in, so I had to eat it. I'm not eating them again, though. I learned my lesson. And then symptom-wise, I did lose my taste for a day, but that's back. My smell isn't gone, but it's really bugging out. I've been tired a lot. Like, it's 2 p.m, and Logan just woke me up FaceTiming me, so that should tell you something. I've been congested. I might sound a little weird. Just like kind of feels like pretty bad cold. So I think it's the new strand because it seems to be more contagious now than it ever was.
Yeah, how do you feel like losing your taste? I feel like that'd be just so weird. Like just trying to eat like a PB&J and it's just like nothing.
So it was weird. I woke up, it was Sunday. I woke up and my tongue felt really off. And I was like, yo, did I lose my taste? So I just went to the fridge. I took out a bottle of hot sauce. And I was just like, put it on my tongue, and I was just like, let it sit, and I was like, nothing. It was really weird, but I could still like feel the burn in my throat, but I couldn't like taste it on my tongue. So it was pretty weird. I know a lot of people have it a lot worse when it comes to losing their taste. So it came back by the end of the day, which was kind of weird. So I was chilling with that.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I haven't gotten COVID yet, but we know a couple of people that have. Didn't Jackson got it? Kieran got it. I'm not sure who else got it, but those are some people we know that have got it. Do you remember how bad Jackson said he had it? I remember Kieran's wasn't that bad.
I don't remember Jackson's being terrible, but I don't think mine would have been that bad, but I really think it's that new strand from England everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Like, it's spreading pretty bad here at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I remember like hearing about the numbers last semester. They were crazy, like the thousands, right? They were high. You
Yeah.
think they're higher this semester?
Yeah, but the thing is, here's something that's interesting. If you go on the dashboard website for Virginia Tech, the numbers you'll see like 50 a day. It's not bad, right? 50 a day is like okay. But those are the results from Schiffer, which is like our medical like place. Most of the test results come from Lane Stadium from Arc Point, which is a totally different testing company. So they actually aren't including a good portion of the test results in the dashboard. So I would probably say most of the test results come from the other company. Like all my friends' test results came from that company that I know of. Mine came from Schiffer though, because my first one was negative from there, and then I tested Schiffer and I was positive. So like they're being a little sneaky. I would love to see the test results from ArcPoint combined with Schiffer, but I guess we'll never know.
Hey, they're trying to keep y'all in school and get the money, so
I think that might be it. I mean,
gotta do what you gotta
can't say
do.
for sure.
How you liking the room you're in?
It's very nice. Like I could give y'all a little room tour. So
Yeah.
we got 3 beds. Thankfully, I haven't got a roommate yet because I hear it's kind of sucks. I made a homemade little pull-up bar, tied it up, and then I do tricep dips right there.
Yes, sir.
We got a bathroom over there myself. We got like a little storage place on that wall. We got my own shower, my own microwave, my own fridge. I don't use the closet because I didn't bring that much because it's like a mile walk from my dorm. But yeah, it's a nice room. Like definitely, it's better than my room usually. So I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah, bro. Some of the people that have been in COVID dorms at ODU, like the rooms they're in are like so nice.
Oh,
Like
there.
like they have their own seating area, like basically just like our room. I mean, our room is 2 beds right there, a desk, 2 desks, and then the sink's over there. You see the mini hoop.
Yeah. One
And
thing about COVID I did forget to mention is that it's harder to breathe. Like the breath thing, like usually like you take full breaths, but it's a little harder now. So that's one thing I'm hoping to get back very quickly because I'm a runner. Like I have to do stuff. And so like I was literally just like doing push-ups and stuff and I was like a little out of breath. So I definitely need to get that back. I hope that doesn't affect me long term.
how's like being in the dorm by yourself and like quarantine kind of affected the schoolwork aspect?
I got I got here Tuesday. Tuesday my first full day. And I finished all my work up until Sunday on Tuesday. So I knocked it all out. I've just been playing a lot of video games. Um I still need to do a few little schoolwork things later today, but I have a lot of time to do that. So a lot of my time has been sleeping because I've just been exhausted. And then sleeping, video games are the two big ones. But I did a lot of schoolwork. I'm gonna keep doing a lot of schoolwork, so it's definitely helped.
Yeah, it gets you have a lot of time to get ahead.
Oh yeah, I literally can't leave my room. One of my friends one time. So when you order your food from Grubhub, the front desk brings it up to you. You can't leave your room for anything unless you have your outdoor time. So he got his pizza delivered after office hours, which was like Sunday. It closed at like 3, so it's pretty early. So he got his pizza, and they're like, we left at the front. So he's like, all right, no one's there. I'm just gonna go get it. So he left his room to go get it, and he got locked in the stairwell. And because you have to like swipe your card to use the elevator because they want to keep tabs on you at all times. So you have to swipe your card anytime you enter any door. So then he got locked in the stairwell and he had to call someone to come get him. And he got something on his permanent record about like leaving his room. Yeah, it's pretty serious.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
His pizza and he got fucked for it.
So after 3, like, so y'all really can't leave your rooms at all.
No, the only time I've left my room is I've been signing up for outdoors time. But other than that, you literally can't. Like when they knock to bring you your food, they literally leave right away. Like they don't want nothing to do with you.
How long do you have for outdoors time?
An hour.
And you just stand there?
I was doing with my friends, so like we find stuff to do. Like I brought an orange, we were throwing the orange around, and then it broke. So then we made a ball out of sticks because we're engineering students. You know, we already know. That was pretty weird. And then I think they thought I was trying to escape because I was looking out the back entrance for sticks to use. And then one of the guys came and was like staring at me. And right after I left, he like went and locked that gate. So I think they thought I was being a little sus yesterday. But
And I'm sure people have tried to make a run for it, man. They'd be locked in there for what are
yeah,
you in there for a week?
uh, I'm 6 more days left. I did 4 days and now I have 6 to go.
I'm assuming you have to test negative before you leave too.
You don't actually. They just let you go.
What?
Weird.
Damn.
You might still have it. I mean, you're supposed to tell them if you still have symptoms, and then they'll probably keep you in longer.
Yeah, but nobody wants to stay there. They're not going to do that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think you should get tested to get out. It's a little weird, but I think the thing is that one of the tests they use, if you had it, you'll keep testing positive. So maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Last week on the show, we talked about our BAP's here. All right. But last week on the show, we talked about our GVA team. Me and Fayed, we talked about, senior year. Welcome back. How you doing, man?
Good, sorry, just some technical difficulties. I got the connection going now.
All good. I was just bringing up JD. We were talking about our GVA team. I know you didn't want to talk about it, but you weren't on our team. JD, how did you take about that 12th grade senior GVA season, man?
Probably one of my worst seasons personally. Like, thing is, I didn't get to play GBA a few seasons because my parents were like, "You need to focus on schoolwork." So I finally convinced them to let me play senior year, and it was a terrible year for me. I shot poorly. I don't even remember. I played more shooting guard, didn't I? I played a little point.
Yeah, you probably mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it was a terrible year for me. Um, I don't want to remember because I played so bad. Like I know I play way better than I did senior year, but yeah, disappointing for me.
I mean, honestly, I would just say it's not even the fact that, like, obviously, I mean, you didn't shoot as good as you can, but you hadn't played like competitive, like organized basketball since like fifth grade. So that makes it so much harder.
My last season was a summer league. I think it was my freshman or sophomore year, and that was my best season. I remember I averaged like 15 points a game. It was me and Sam Toso. So me and him, don't give me that look, bad. Me and Sam were dogging. All right, we're that combo of like Damon.
Oh, I remember. I think I played, but we didn't play y'all.
Yeah, but we were undefeated that season. I averaged like 15 points. I had so many assists. I had so many highlight plays. Like that was a great year for me.
Damn, I remember that year. I really wanted to play y'all. Yeah, but as I said, our GBA season was kind of a letdown. We won 2 games the whole year against the same team twice. Yep. But we beat them in the playoffs, so that was a little bonus. And it was a senior year last year, so we had to, go out with at least we won 1 in the playoffs. Now that BAP's here, though, BAP was on our AAU team we were talking about last week too. And I brought up a couple stories. The most notable one I talked about. I know, BAP, you may not want to remember this. I think you know what I'm about to say.
No idea, but I'm excited to hear this.
So, we playing this team, and we weren't losing by that much, but we were losing.
Was it the game at Bull Run?
No, you got to tell that one.
Okay.
It was we were playing a 2-3 zone, and BAP was up top on the zone.
Oh.
On the right side of the zone, and I was like in the paint or like on the right side of the zone, and this dude just does like a real fast move, and BAP just stumbles all the way back.
Oh.
Literally like ended like back to me, like I
to the free throw line.
I like stopped him from moving, and then the dude.
I didn't fall though.
He didn't fall. That's a plus. He did not fall, and then the dude like for some reason passed it to his teammate, and his teammate cashed the shot. But that has some good memories though. So.
I got broke, but I didn't fall.
He did not fall.
Something we could do this episode, since we have me and BAP on, is we should do some analysis of our 1v1. We
We could pull
nah.
up the tape. We could pull up the tape. Since it's on my channel, we could pull up the tape.
We gotta pull up the rematch. That's bound to happen.
Hey, we'll do that when
Hey man,
the
I have
footage is
COVID,
available.
so my lungs are gonna deteriorate. So maybe I'll be at your level, cardio wise.
All right, Bab. What are some good memories you had from AAU or funny? And I would be down to watch
When
the
was this AAU? When was this?
8th grade, right?
Yeah,
8th
like
grade summer.
7th.
Yeah, but I will be down if y'all want to analyze the footage. I don't know if Bat wants to though.
Hell no, that's bullshit. Yeah, I let him shoot, bro. He wouldn't do that again.
Oh, you could analyze it in the.
I remember the rematch when you were up like 7-2 and I still beat you, but
It wasn't on camera.
Lucky shot,
game
JD.
on camera though.
Lucky shot, JD. He wouldn't do it again.
All right. Well, we might have to go over the footage either later on or next week since you're talking like that.
See, look, here's the
That was like a year ago.
Oh.
Hey, you want me to pull up footage, JD?
Are you gonna pull that one up from like freshman year?
Nah, it was like junior year.
There's when I almost dunked. Almost.
Who's throwing that lob?
This summer. I'm dunking.
That was close.
It's
Who
on
threw
tape.
that lob though?
Dunking by this summer. Like
Yo, JD, who threw the lob?
Hey, JD, you talking all this smack? Let's box, pussy.
Dude, I will box you.
I'll fuck your ass up.
Put on weight. I've been working.
Bro, I'll
harder
kill
than
you,
ever,
bro.
man.
All right,
Yo,
Coley,
bitch.
chill out.
Go back. When I get back, we're boxing.
Damn, okay.
I'll knock your head off.
We're analyze that film too.
You don't even know. Like I've been on the creatine. I've been in the gym.
Creatine. That's what the pussies say. I don't know.
Dude, I'm on creatine. You're on nicotine. That's a big difference.
Hey, JD. Creatine.
Fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Creatine, nicotine. Who's gonna win, BAP? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, what you know about the pre? I gotta get some new, dude. I'm almost out.
I don't even use pre.
I just started using it.
I use my thoughts as pre-workout. That's what I'm.
All right, but let's go back to the AAU. What are some memories you got from that?
All right, so a good memory was probably my first bucket. So it was an easy read. We're on defense. The other team had the ball. I could see him looking at his teammate. It was like the forward. He was looking to pass to the point guard because he didn't want the ball. He didn't want to handle the ball. So I knew he was gonna pass. I jumped the lane, took the ball, fast break, almost got an and one, but then went to the free throw line. I hit 1 out of 2. I still got my.
Okay, my first bucket was it was the game before that, like at the 9 a.m.
Yeah.
I hit a 3 in that game. I hit like 2 threes. I told the story last week. Like I pulled it from like the volleyball line.
Yeah.
And I remember after that game, Coach Field was like, "Yo, if you would have missed that, bro, you would have been on the bench." I'll never forget that. But now the first game we ever played BAP, just tell me about the pass. I know you know what I'm talking about. Just what was going through your mind on that play?
That was the first game.
It was either the first or the second game because it was at Bull Run.
So Logan was on the other side of the baseline, right? I was on the others. We were on either side. Throw the ball across and it fucking hits the rim and goes straight into the fucking bleachers. Like,
Dude, you threw it as hard as you could, bro.
yeah. Like I thought I could cross.
Bro, oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Didn't you rode your bike to the game?
My uniform was muddy.
What did the dude say to you, bro?
He said it's not about how you look, it's about how you.
No, bro. Bro, Pat, do you remember that game we got down 30-0?
Mm,
It was in like Maryland, and it was on like the blue courts.
I think so. I think so.
Bro, these dudes were all like 6'3" and in like 8th grade. We got down 30-0. And I think
I remember the team I remember the most was the neon green and black that were dunking. When we had Coach McGagan, I think.
yeah, bro. You remember what Coach McGagan would say at practices, bro? If
You
you don't
have fouls
play,
to give.
if you don't play, you foul them. Oh no, bro. That shit was funny. What else? I don't know. There's a lot of, we probably won like 10 games that whole summer, bro. Maybe. I also told them, BAP, you remember the game where my dad was running the clock? And
Oh yeah, he messed it up.
yeah, when they called the game.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so pissed, bro.
Yeah, and your dad was like not letting you say nothing. He was like, nah, like
That's not why you lost. You blew. We were up by like 20, but he was like, "That's not why you lost." Like,
yeah, he was like, nah.
which is kind of true, but like, come on, I didn't know what to do, bro. I thought it was my fault because my dad, bro. No,
Evan,
bro.
crazy guy.
He is, bro. Kevin, he'll get you. All right, man. Let's get into some sports now. Some sports. What do y'all want to talk about first? NBA or NFL? I'll let y'all decide.
NFL.
NFL? All right, bet. We got a couple of interesting things.
I know one of them. I'm very excited about one of them.
You are, I know. And let's talk about that one
What,
first.
cap space?
You don't know Mickey Loomis. Man's a wizard.
All right, but anyways, let's get into the first, probably one of the biggest things. Russell Wilson. It is rumored that he has not demanded a trade, but he put out teams that he would like to go to if he is traded. So he passive aggressively requested for a trade. He put out Dallas, which I'm kind of upset about, New Orleans, the Raiders, and Chicago. Now, I know where Nick wants him to go, so I'm going to start with BAP. Do you think he should either stay or do you think he should go to one of these teams?
I want him in Dallas or Chicago. Easily.
Why?
Come
And then
on.
I want because I want to see Dak and Russ do good. That's why. Take over the NFC. That's why.
Where's Dak going to go if he goes to Dallas?
He's gonna go to Seattle.
Oh, like a swap?
Yeah. Or Chicago. Or he can go to Chicago, they'll trade some defensive player. I don't know. Some things.
Hey, what do you think, Nick? I know you want him to go.
Okay, I'll start with a different scenario before I get into that, because I was talking to Fayed about this. This would be very interesting. If they deal him to Dolphins, Seattle would get Tua, probably the third pick, and probably a later first-round pick this year. So could you imagine the Seattle Seahawks getting Tua, a promising young quarterback? He gets a lot of hate for no reason. Devontae Smith to line up with him, and a late-round pick that Fayed said Najee Harris. I mean, I think that would be a win for the Seahawks, honestly. That would be an amazing trade for them. But going to the Saints, where I want him to go, wait, Pat, what are you going to say?
I was gonna say, what's the chance of Russ staying in Seattle?
I would say it's pretty likely.
I think it's more likely he stays than he gets traded. I would probably see him in Seattle when the year starts, but New Orleans, usually I would be gung-ho for this, but like Bab said, unfortunately, we have some cap issues, but we have a few players. We'd have to let go of Jared Cook, obviously. We're probably going to have to let go of some players anyway, like Marcus Williams.
You gotta re-sign Trey Hendrickson.
I love Trey Hendrickson. He is a beast, but if we want any chance of getting Russell, we're not going to be able to re-sign him. But I love Trey Hendrickson. He's very underrated. Should have been the Pro Bowl. I don't know why he wasn't. But Trey Hendrickson's a beast. I love him. But we would have to get rid of a lot of good players. We'd have to restructure contracts, which Mickey Loomis is known to do. He's very good at restructuring deals, getting rid of people, cutting money where we need to. So can we get Russell Wilson? Yes. Is it likely? Probably not, but it's definitely doable. Also, seeing him on Dallas would be. I mean, I think Dallas should stick with Dak. So I don't even know if Dallas is going to entertain that option a lot. But the rest of the teams, I could definitely see doing it. So
Yeah, I like the Miami option you said. That would be awesome for both teams. But out of the 4 teams that were listed, I would personally want them to go to Chicago. They got a great defense. They got some young
likely
weapons.
to try to get him.
Yeah, yeah. I think if they get Russ, Allen Robinson will resign. So he'll have a weapon still down there, and then they got some young talent. Darnell Mooney's really good.
Like that Miami.
Yeah, but hopefully, fuck no on Dallas, please no.
I
Um,
would.
I don't know. I kind of want to see Jameis in New Orleans, but I mean,
CeeDee
obviously,
Lamb needs a QB1.
he's got. Actually, I don't even know. Dallas has enough money. Like they only have 19 million cap too, so they don't.
Why are y'all throwing out Dak Prescott? He's a good quarterback.
I want Washington to get Dak, so I don't like. I hope they don't resign him.
Probably
So
gonna tag him again.
yeah, Raiders. I mean, man, they're all right. But honestly, if I like the Seahawks, I don't know if you heard, but like Russell Wilson gave like ideas to how to fix their offense, and the Seahawks literally just dismissed all of them. And Russell Wilson like ran out or stormed out like the meeting room all pissed. So if I were the Seahawks and I wanted to fuck over Russell Wilson, trade him to Houston for Deshaun Watson. Boom, boom. You get a younger, taller version of Russ, and you fuck over Russ.
You think Houston will do that?
No, he won't. He won't waive his no trade clause for that. Like,
Oh yeah, he has a no trade clause, but if he didn't, that's how you fuck him over.
Yeah. He wants payback for that
Logan,
that playoff game.
This man.
Oh yeah, fucking in 2012,
That RG3.
those motherfuckers tore his ACL, bro. Nah, the turf did, but
Sad day.
that's probably the saddest day as a football fan, man. RG3's
Yeah.
career was never the same. And then we lost to Green Bay in the playoffs like 2 years later. And then we lost to the Bucks this year in the fucking playoffs. So
Had
maybe
the
we'll
best
win one.
chance. Taylor Heineke was the best QB to play against Brady in the
Better
playoffs.
get a chance this year, man.
Say that again.
Heineke better get a shot at QB1 this year.
He got
I
a
think-
2-year contract.
Yeah, I think he will. It's just like I don't know what we're doing quarterback wise this offseason.
2 years, $7 million.
Yeah, I mean, out of like all the like standard options, there's like Mariota,
I love Mariota. I hope he gets a
Sam Darnold. A couple. Those are like the realistic, like super realistic guys we could go for. There's one more. I'm forgetting his name. Cam Newton's somewhat realistic. I'm not sure how I feel about him. I know he's. I don't know.
No, man should not start another NFL game.
You don't think he's better than 32?
No.
Bap, what do you think about Fig Newton?
Oh, man. He's a fucking beast, man.
You'd be for
He's not-
Washington signing him?
He's out of his prime, and I hope he does the best in the rest of his career, but I don't see.
You want to know something funny? I watched a YouTube video, and it was
Yo, why you just
every
gonna come
Cam
out?
Newton passing touchdown from last season, and it was 30 seconds long.
I think he had 3.
He had like 5.
Bro, he's done. His career is done.
But he did have like 12 rushing touchdowns.
Every Cam Newton passing touchdown, it was a 30-second video. 30 seconds.
Hey, if they included rushing, it could have been a little longer.
Listen to this. I'm taking Heineke over Newton all day.
Easy. Heineke's decision making is one of the best I've seen. It reminded me, like I've said time and time again, of Joe Burrow in college. The way he is reading plays, like he's not Joe Burrow level, but like the mindset is there.
That one back of the end zone touchdown he threw to, I forgot who. Who was it?
And
Steven
a lot of
Sims.
people, the Redskins had a lot of
It's a
drops
dime.
there, like, or the football team. Like he could have better stats.
Bro, I don't know what we're gonna do with our 19th pick. Like, I've heard so many different things, like wide receiver, fucking quarterback, just like a linebacker. There's so many different things we could do.
Well, isn't Schneider staying out of the decision making? Because usually,
Yeah, it's basically Ron.
Okay, well then you're gonna get a good player. You won't draft a shitty receiver who's gonna leave in 3 years.
Hey man, there's this wide receiver that I'm forgetting what school. His name's I think it's Rashad Bateman, bro. Seen a lot of good tape on him.
Talking about Tony from Florida.
Oh, he's good too. I've seen that we're interested in him. Maybe Eric Waddle falls that far.
We actually watched the game. Tony had like 3-4 touchdowns. Like Florida still lost to, what was it, LSU? On JD's birthday.
Man, I don't want to talk about that, bro.
What
don't
else
gotta talk.
in Florida?
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Field goal.
Bullshit, bro.
JD
So
birthday
low.
special.
Everybody gets lucky, man.
I don't know. I think Florida's just some dog water, but
I don't even know who our quarterback's gonna be next year, man. So.
Oh no, y'all got that guy who threw up on the field during the bowl game.
Travis.
Yeah. There's a backup that's like a 4-star.
Good. The backup is good.
Yeah.
He's number 5, and it was funny because I remember him throwing up on the field. I was like, "Did this dude just throw up?" And then I saw it all over Twitter. I was like, "Yup, that dude just puked."
That was a rough game too.
Hey, that quarterback was good though. So
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Next thing I want to talk about, BAP. This one included you, but I don't think anymore. J.J. Watt, man. He's narrowed it down to a couple of teams, those being the Bills, Green Bay.
Oh,
and
he
Tennessee.
openly said that these are my teams.
I mean, I saw this reported. I'm not gonna.
But it was on CBS, right?
It's on CBS.
Okay.
I would still throw Pittsburgh in the mix, maybe just because his brother, but mainly being the Bills, Green Bay, and Tennessee. So, what do you think would be the best fit? I'm gonna start with BAP.
I would like to see him in Tennessee, definitely. Just to do their rivals dirty.
BAP loves Tennessee too. Big. Oh no, he's going to get that CJ2K signed ball. How soon will he be back?
I don't know, but I'll go right now. I think you should go the Bills. I would love to see JJ on the Bills. That would be a fun. The Bills are a fun team. Add JJ in there. Super Bowl contenders.
I hate the Bills. The Bills are like.
The Bills are fun to watch. Oh man.
Nowadays, Josh Allen is fun on offense, and you got JJ on defense.
Hey man, I guess we're all going to be different because I'm going to say I want him to go to Green Bay.
Hey, remember Jadeveon Clowney? He went to Tennessee and didn't do shit.
Hey, that's why he shouldn't go to Tennessee, and he should.
I know. That's why I'm thinking like maybe he shouldn't.
Green Bay, help my man Aaron Rodgers out. Get some defense, get some pressure. That's
I'd
where they
rather
struggled.
go Green Bay than.
They had good
Buffalo.
ends, but they didn't get a lot of pressure on Brady in that NFC Championship game. So bringing in a J.J. Watt would definitely help him out. I don't know. Where is what's his name? Jadeveon Clowney still on the Titans?
I think it was a weird deal, right?
Let me look at that.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he is, but he might be a free agent too.
For the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Outside linebacker.
Hey. I know he's been struggling a little bit since he left Houston. So he was on Seattle for like half a season.
Yeah.
All right, the next thing is John Lynch. I think he's the 49ers executive or maybe GM. I'm not 100% sure. He said that he thinks Jimmy G will be back and starting with the 49ers when it's September. Do you think the 49ers should rely on Jimmy G, or do you think they should switch something up?
Didn't he take them to a Super Bowl?
I mean, he was the quarterback in the Super Bowl.
Who took them to the Super Bowl that year?
Their defense and the running game.
Who was the quarterback the whole year?
Jimmy G.
Answer that question. Thank you. That's a Super Bowl quarterback, Logan.
Didn't Nick Mullins win a few games that season?
Yeah, come on. You gotta give Jimmy G some credit when it's due.
Jimmy G is solid, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Is Mitchell Trubisky a good quarterback? Then why has he won so many games as a starter?
I don't know, but he doesn't do a playoff time.
The defense.
Same thing.
Last year, 49ers defense was banged up. Jimmy G started
Nick Bosa was out the whole year.
probably about half the year. You know, they weren't good. They were really bad considering their division. I expect them to be better next year. I think that division is going to be the most competitive next year. I think the 49ers will be like 8-8, and they're going to be last, in my opinion.
You remember when Brock Osweiler carried the Broncos to a Super Bowl? No, it was a defense. Come on.
Brock
Brock
Osweiler?
Osweiler, man.
I
Brocky
thought it was.
Osweiler. No, I think Brock Osweiler came in for a couple games.
Yeah, Brock Osweiler won all the playoff games.
And then Peyton won the Super Bowl.
Playoff games.
I mean,
And then
Peyton didn't do
won.
anything in the Super Bowl, but they had the best defense in the league.
So who played in the Super Bowl?
It was the Panthers and the Broncos that year.
Yeah,
was
Peyton Manning
24.
played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Osweiler.
Yeah, but who carried them in the Super Bowl? That's what I'm saying. That was what you.
Yes.
All right, but do you think they should get rid of Jimmy G? I mean, I'm assuming you want them to keep him now, BAP, but
Yeah, I mean, you guys seem like you want him to trade him. I think he's a solid fit, bro. He needs to stay where he's at. He took him to the Super Bowl. I think Kittle's the second best tight end in the NFL behind Kelsey. He can maybe be number one if he plays better.
Okay. JD?
I think they could explore other options, but I mean, Jimmy G's not a bad quarterback. He's just not like a good quarterback.
Yeah, obviously explore options. Everybody should explore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not your friend. He doesn't look like the franchise guy, but he can win games. Like,
Yeah, he's kind of like the game manager. He's not gonna outright win you a bunch of games, but he'll keep you in the game.
I don't know. I
as
feel
long
like
as
I
he-
like him more than I like Wentz. Honestly.
As long as he doesn't like make a bunch of mistakes, that team will be good. But I mean, they were in the running for Watson for a little bit. I don't know if they still are. If you can get Watson, you throw everything you can because they're like a win now team basically.
Don't they still have Sherman? Get rid of Sherman.
Sherman's probably gonna leave this year.
Yeah, get rid of Sherman.
Yeah, he's a little older, but he's still good.
He's slow. Oh my god.
All right. The next thing is Pittsburgh. Actually, they want to bring Big Ben back, and I just want to
Yeah,
get your.
I got something to
your
say.
thoughts.
So what's it called? Big Ben. He'll take any pay cut we need him. Honestly, he didn't play too well in the playoffs. He knows it. Or the last games after we lost to the Skins and they screwed the whole season. After that, Ben screwed us, and he knows it. And he'll take any pay cut we need. And we have a shot at the Super Bowl next year with him playing quarterback.
Oh shit!
He
Bap,
is
how'd you
last year.
see? How'd you feel watching that clip after the playoff game of Big Ben going up to Marquise Pouncey, and that kind of moment they had? If you saw it, I'm not sure if he did. If you saw it, like he
I
said that he apologized that that they lost so early, basically stuff like that.
Marquise said that to Ben.
I think Big Ben said he said,
Oh.
I did this for you or something.
If anything, Marquise should have been apologizing to Ben for that bad snap at the beginning of the game. That's all I was thinking about. Honestly, I don't see any reason why he should be.
And what were you gonna say, Nick?
never mind. Wait. Well,
Don't you agree?
what, Big Ben coming back?
No, about what I just said about Marquise Pouncey.
I mean, yeah, but he's been good for so many years. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
He
It's
still
bad.
screwed us, man.
Yeah. But I mean, Big Ben coming back, that's just a yearly thing. I think this year should have been his last year, but next year has to be his final year. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all in the position to draft a good quarterback this year, or maybe sign a backup to replace him, I think y'all should do that this year.
Oh, they did. They did. They got old Dwayne Haskins.
Yes, sir. I would like to see him develop behind Ben. Be very good. Ben's going to lead us to the playoffs again this season, I believe. It's going to be his last season as an NFL player. And hopefully, get it done.
Y'all went 1-5 in the last 6 games.
It's a great football team. What can I say?
You did beat the Colts, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah, we were down
Like-
24-7.
Like the one game I didn't expect you to win, you won. So hey, hopefully they're gonna have that good defense as always. So with that defense back there, you never know what's gonna happen
We need to re-sign everybody on defense.
for sure. The next one is that Aaron Jones is in Miami Dolphins have mutual interests. Now Aaron Jones is probably gonna be kind of costly because running backs tend to ask for a lot of money after.
He was like my best running back in fantasy football last
year. He's a good fan. He's a great fantasy player.
Yeah.
But do you think that's a good fit? And do you think Miami should spend money on a running back?
Who's their running back right now?
I want to say Myles Gaskins.
Yes.
Myles Gaskin and Matt Breida.
Then get Aaron fucking Jones. Like, come on. That's pretty easy. They should. I mean,
they got Byron Jones and they got to pay too much money to everybody.
Don't they? They wouldn't spend a good amount last season, but I'm pretty sure they still have a good amount of cap space.
They have a lot of young guys. I know that.
Yeah.
What I would do
if they had the money, get them.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is, like spending a lot of money on running backs is never never that smart of a thing to do.
I mean,
unless
running back can never break the bank. Like, look at Derrick Henry's contract. Derrick Henry's the best running back in the league, and it wasn't even like
the Titans drafted him.
Yeah, but they just extended him.
But like, did y'all see the leaked cover of Madden 22?
No, what was it?
It was Derrick Henry.
Oh, well deserved.
Should have been Aaron Rodgers.
Should have been Tannehill. No, should have been Tannehill.
Oh, okay, buddy. That one. But no, like spending money on running back is never like that good of a deal, like good of a thing because, I mean, if you look at like Zeke for example, Zeke got paid, he got big money. Then this year he was dog butt. He was dog shit. Like
Tony Pollard played better.
Tony Pollard played way better than him. And I mean, he got paid probably like 20 mil. And that's a lot for a running back. There are some guys you have to pay. I would say like Kamara, CMC are those guys, Derrick Henry, possibly Dalvin Cook. Basically, and maybe Saquon, even though he got hurt. I think there's a few guys that you can pay like that, but most of the running backs I would not be willing to spend a lot of money because they'll just be good for a year or two and then they'll probably die down.
I have to feel the same way.
But if they feel like they need a running back to help Tua, if they're going to stick with Tua, I think you got to go out and get Aaron Jones.
I think they should stick with what they got with Gaskin playing good last year and Breida.
Yeah, Gaskins was an underdog last year. He played really well late in the season. And then Breida was hurt, I think, for a good amount. So I think they should possibly hold out unless they think they're in desperate need of one.
If they get rid of Tua, then attack Aaron Jones. Go after Aaron Jones. But they keep Tua.
Yo, I just saw something on a clip from First Take about Zion was on there and they're asking about the dunk contest. And he said, I don't know, but he was smiling. So it looks like Zion may be doing the dunk contest this year.
I think I already saw Obi Toppin's doing it, but I haven't seen any other names. And
hey, Zion, I like that.
I like his odds if he's in there, man. You might have to bet on that one, bet.
Because a lot of people, he hasn't done his explosive dunks in a while, but people would think, oh, it's because he's out of shape. Nah, the Pelicans literally, they talked about training him not to do that, like, because they want him to last long. So they showed him, like, that's why he's taking so many layups and not doing those crazy dunks no more. So I want to see what he can do in a dunk contest.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be a good dunk contest too.
I think since LeBron has died down, Zion has been the best in-game dunker since like LeBron.
I don't know. Wait, no. Have you not seen Anthony Edwards? Like, not even that one dunk, but like.
No, I'm talking about last year and this year. Anthony Edwards didn't play last year.
Yeah, but Anthony Edwards has had some crazy dunks, bro.
He's had like what, 2-3 dunks?
No, it's not even that one. Like I wouldn't.
Zion's had like 20. Come on,
dude, that might have been the best dunk I've ever seen.
Oh,
okay. I'm a huge Zion fan, but like his in-game dunks aren't like anything like crazy. Like they're really good, but like they're not like, oh my god. Like Anthony Edwards was one where you just stopped and you're like, damn.
Dude, hold on. Beth, you saw that dunk, right?
Yeah, I did.
That shit was.
It looked like the Jordan logo, the way he was in the air.
Bro,
that's a new NBA logo right there.
He literally landed on the dude. It's fucking
Got charged for a hate crime, man.
And then the last topic is I don't know if y'all saw this. I saw it because I'm Washington, but Alex Smith said that he put like a wrench in the Washington football team's quarterback plans.
Yep.
He basically said that like it didn't seem like Washington wanted him. And my point of view from like being a Washington fan is, how can you blame us? The dude I love Alex Smith, but dude came off with the worst injury possibly ever in the NFL. 17 surgeries. Yes, he won comeback player of the year, but he didn't
Could have
play.
died.
Could have died, yeah. He didn't play great. He played okay. He played solid. Yes, I mean we won some games with him at quarterback. That's just because he didn't turn the ball over, and our defense is fucking amazing. But if you break your leg and you don't play for 2.5 years, like how is a franchise supposed to have trust in you?
People
Like
thought
how are they supposed to believe you? And like they're paying you 24 mil, and like you haven't played in 2 years. I think the franchise would get frustrated. I know it's not your fault you broke your leg, but like that's like there's perfect reasoning for why he wasn't in their plan, and I don't understand why he should be mad. That's just be business.
I'm a fan of Washington too, and I really hope to see him retire. I think he already had a great year, winning comeback player of the year. He already proved himself after that leg injury. What else is there to prove? You want to see him go out there get hurt again?
I don't think he's going to start next year. I would doubt it.
I kind of hope we
mobile enough. He just sits in a pocket.
He runs into Myles Garrett, somebody like that in the backfield. It's not going to be good.
Gets his helmet on his leg. He's done.
I'm hoping we restructure his contract, or we might have to cut him, bro. Like
just restructure the contract to cut him. That would be funny.
Yeah, bro, we're paying him like 24 mil, bro. And he maybe 2 years ago, yeah, but not right now. All right, that's the last thing I got for the NFL, unless y'all got
Now let's go on to NBA.
NBA?
Most of those are articles from the CBS Sports Instagram.
No, I have this website. It's called like NFL Realm or something.
Okay, because all the articles I remember seeing on CBS Sports, because I follow them on Insta, they have a lot of good stuff.
Hey, there's like the website I use shows like NBA, NFL stuff, so I just go between.
You make your own website, Logan.
Hey,
I like watching First Take. That's great.
First Take is good. They got some good people on there too. They always have good
better.
guests. You like what?
Second Take.
And that's a good one, right?
Right, Bap. You watch Second Take?
No.
All right, I'm gonna pull up the NBA schedule and we're gonna pick the games tonight. If y'all could see right here.
I can't.
From Friday. We picked last week. I'm not sure how Faya did, but I'll probably just start over. I got the games written down. If y'all want to write them down, if not, you don't have to. But let's start with the first one, man. This one's on ESPN. Should be a good one. Indiana, Boston. Boston's
I'm
on a
definitely
struggle.
tuning in for this one.
Oh yeah, Boston's been struggling recently. So is Indiana. 15-15 versus 15-17. JD, who you got?
I got the Pacers because Boston been slacking lately. I mean, I think they'll get it back on track soon, but not tonight. I'm
Did you
tired.
want to put a little 5 on the game?
Who you got? You got Boston? Oh, all right. I'll put 5 on the game right there. All right.
Virtual,
we got a little
virtual.
bet.
I could see Boston winning this game. Like they've been in a slump, but they're gonna get out of it soon. They have a lot of young talent. They'll find their rhythm. But I mean, I told BAP I'm tired of the Sabonis slander. Like,
Yeah, nah.
he's an elite
I am too.
player. People are like, oh, he shouldn't have been in the All-Star game. No, dude, this guy's a baller. He's leading the Pacers. I think they're 4th in the East, right? They're high
Yeah.
up there. He's leading the team. Like he deserves to be in the All-Star game. He's a great player. I got Pacers.
I'm
All right. And we heard BAP got Boston.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll with Boston too. I think they're gonna turn it around starting tonight. Pacers are a good team. Boston's got too much skill around the board. I think they're gonna win. And then BAP's second team versus the Raptors. Houston versus Raptors. Who y'all got?
Actually, I think Houston's on a 9-game losing streak or 10-game. So I think actually Houston's gonna win this one tonight. They're pissed off. They're gonna go in Toronto. They're gonna play angry.
All right, JD.
Well, I think I didn't know they're on that big of a losing streak, but they just let go of DeMarcus Cousins. I saw that.
They did. They let go.
Yeah. I got the Raptors in this one.
I'm gonna go with the Raptors too, and I just want to say, man, I feel so bad for Boogie. He literally said that he joined the Rockets just to play with John Wall. He got to play like 20 games with him, and then he got cut. So
Honestly, ever since when Boogie was in New Orleans, he was better than Anthony Davis. All right, I watched that man's in New Orleans. He was a beast. Wish he would have never left. That ACL tear really did him in. I remember when we traded for him, like he was a beast in New Orleans. Like he's averaging like 32 and 12, like insane numbers. But ever since that ACL tear, man's just hasn't been the same.
yeah, in a span of like a year and a half, the dude had the two worst injuries in sports. He tore his ACL and he tore his Achilles, which is terrible. And then he came back for the Warriors and tore his quad. So the dude just went through it. Feel bad for him, but I'm going to rock with the Raptors tonight. Sorry. Next one is Sacramento versus Detroit. Two, kind of not very good teams. Personally, I like Sacramento. I like Darren Fox, so I'm going to pick Sacramento.
I got Sacramento too. Detroit actually put up a fight against the Pelicans 2 nights ago, so I could see him winning. But I also am a big believer in Fox. I got the Kings.
I got Pistons. The Pistons are actually favored. If you click on they're favored by like.
I know, Bab. We
Couple
got to get your betting advice after we go through all these games. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, tell them about your betting after how your success.
We'll get to it.
Yeah. All right. Utah and Miami. Utah has won like 22 out of 24, 22 out of 23 games in a row.
Right? I think they're like 10 in a row, 12 in a row, something.
I'm not 100% sure, but they have won a lot recently.
I
So
will check on that.
Miami has won a couple in a row too. I think they've won 4 or 5 in a row as well.
I think Utah's winning by 20.
The crazy thing is Utah blew out the Lakers, and Donovan Mitchell shot 4-16. So I'm picking Utah.
The Nuggets beat the Jazz, so I forgot about that a little while ago. So they only have a 2-game win streak.
Hey, you know who beat the Nuggets last night?
Hey, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the success. All right, JD, who you taking?
I think Utah. They're just balling this year.
So we all got Utah.
Team effort, too. It's not like Donovan Mitchell's going off for 30 every night.
Yeah.
Bench is playing out of their mind.
Bogdanovich, Gobert.
Jordan Clarkson's 6th man of the year.
Yeah.
6th man of the year. All right, then we got Phoenix, who has been playing well recently. And they have 2 All-Stars now. Versus Chicago versus a first-time All-Star. Zach.
They're favored. They're going to win.
Who's the other All-Star in Phoenix? D-Book and who?
CP.
CP's an All-Star too?
Yeah, CP3, man.
I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah. Chicago is usually good at staying in games, but I think Devin Booker's going to close them out. I'm going to go Phoenix.
Yeah. The last team to beat the Suns was my Hornets. LaMelo Ball's going on.
I'm going to go with the Bulls this game.
Mm.
I like Zach LaVine.
I like that take. I was thinking about taking them.
I got
Memphis and LA. This one's, I think
Memphis beat them by 20.
Memphis just beat them by 20. But
last night.
PG and Kawhi didn't play too good, so I'm going to take LA today.
Me too. I'm taking it.
Yeah, you never see teams that blow out. Like, when it's back-to-back like this, you usually don't see a repeat. I got the Clippers.
Yeah. Atlanta and OKC. OKC, I thought they were going to be the worst team in the league. They're playing a little better. They got Shea, who
just dropped a career high.
42.
I think so. 42.
42.
Maybe should have been an all-star. Who knows? Versus Atlanta versus another snubby, Trae Young. I'm going to go Trae Young.
I'll go with OKC this game.
Who I got? Oh, definitely Atlanta.
Okay.
Definitely Atlanta.
All right, BAP. You know who I got this next game. If you're willing, you want to put some money on it, I'm also down. I'm going to go Golden State over Charlotte.
Mm,
This is gonna be a good game. I might have to tune into this over the
all
next.
right, just so I don't bet on them on FanDuel, I'll just bet you 5 right now. All right.
All right. All right. We got some bets going on today.
Yeah, I got Hornets and I got
Ooh,
Boston.
I think I might tune into this game over the Lakers and the Trailblazers. Honestly,
Same, bro.
it'd be entertaining. I'm gonna go with Charlotte. LaMelo Ball. Ever since he's been starting, this dude is not playing like a rookie. Like you can tell the overseas experience is putting him above all the other.
Damn right, JB. Damn.
Exactly. I got LaMelo in this game.
All right. And we know BAP's got Charlotte. Last game of the night on ESPN as well. Portland versus the Lakers. I want to hear y'all takes on this one. Let's start with JD.
Well, the Lakers have been a skid. We all know this. Portland's been playing like so, not amazing, not great. Let's see. I think the Lakers are going to get back on track tonight. I think LeBron will go off. I think the Lakers got it.
All right. BAP, what do you think?
I picked Portland at first. I was thinking about, Lakers on a losing streak. They're going to lose easy. And I was just thinking, never bet against LeBron. He's never do it. So, I honestly think Lakers are going to stop the losing streak and take down the game.
Man, I think this Lakers losing streak is going to go on for one more game.
Ah,
My boy Dame Dollar is going to drop 40.
By the way.
I'm going to go Portland.
oh, yeah, I was going to say, no AD.
No
I
AD
don't know.
or Schroeder might play. I'm not sure, but
I'm also calling LeBron triple-double.
okay. All right, that'll do it for the scores. So let me bring it back down here. BAP, if you wanted to go over your success in the betting game,
Oh, yeah.
take us through.
So, I mean, you gotta take the risk for the reward, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta go underdog. A few nights ago, I took the Knicks and the Mavericks, I believe. And hold on, let me pull it up.
Talk about your big one though, the first one, that UFC fight.
Oh, Derek Lewis. Man, he was a huge underdog. Yeah, it actually made history. He was the biggest underdog in UFC history, or besides the one in 2016, to win the main event. And oh god, I think it was a second round knockout. And the other dude was said he was gonna wrestle him. But every takedown, Derek Lewis blocked every takedown every time. They were standing, and then they were standing too long. Man. Blades came at him for the takedown. Uppercut right here, bro. Sleep. I was jumping up and down.
One of you the big cash.
Yeah, I think pulling some big profits there.
That's tough, bro. I need to get on that shit, bro. I feel like I make so much, dude.
That's what everyone feels like, though.
Hey, dude, I put 35 on the Super Bowl and I lost all of it. So maybe I'm wrong. All right, but let's get into some NBA topics. We got a couple, and then we're done. The first one is that the 76ers, the Miami Heat, and the Los Angeles Clippers are interested in trading for Kyle Lowry. Now, Kyle Lowry did say if he were to be traded, he would like to go to Philly. Do you think that these teams should make a move for Kyle Lowry? One of these teams?
Man, Kyle Lowry's been flying under the radar. Totally forgot this dude existed, honestly. Like, he ain't been that loud. I think a change of scenery could be good for him for the right price.
Where do you think he'd fit best?
Well, the options were Philly,
San Antonio.
I don't think that was an option, but okay. But I think the Clippers would be interesting. Seeing Kyle Lowry, more of an offensive. Well, he could play defense too, but like they got Pat Bev right now, so I think Kyle Lowry could. I think that would be good for him. That would be really good for him. Yeah, Clippers.
All right. BAP, why do you say the Spurs?
Dude, it was heartbreaking to see them break up the duo between DeRozan and Lowry in the first place. And
Why?
for Lowry to get a chip on the Raptors without DeRozan, just it's heartbreaking. So I would like to see him go to the Spurs with Pop, maybe make a run at the title.
Spurs are flying under the radar. They're 16 and 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're pretty solid. Personally, I don't think the 76ers will go for him just because they're the number 1 seed and they don't want to risk changing anything. But I do think he would fit on the Sixers starting at that guard spot. And then they could shift Ben Simmons back down to the 4. I would like to see that.
3. He'll play the 3. Maybe 4.
I'll play 4 because he can't shoot.
I like
And he's a
Ben.
great defender. So I will put him there. But I think the most realistic one will be the Clippers for sure. What were you going to say, JD?
I like Ben Simmons at point guard. I wouldn't mess with that.
Yeah, so I don't think they'll change it due to the fact that they have the number 1 seed right now. But I do think that would be a good fit for him.
What is Ben Simmons averaging this year? I need to look that up.
Probably like 19, 8, and 8.
He's averaging 16, 8, and 8.
Hey, you're close.
All right, guys. So you got any advice? Just trying to put my money on the night. Picks.
Put him on Golden State.
What's some big underdogs like that you can make some money off?
Put some money on
Charlotte, Houston.
Charlotte's an underdog?
Houston.
Definitely not Houston, bro.
I'm not going Portland. I'm not going OKC.
Oh,
Yeah,
go
only
OKC.
Houston, Indiana, and
I would go Indiana if anybody.
I would do Indiana, Charlotte. How much money would you make if you bet on both of them in parlay?
a lot. The odds are
How much money would you make if you bet on Charlotte and Pacers?
I gotta check. It depends. All depends how much you put in.
All right, well, there's our
Like
2 cents.
how much you'd make.
We did kind of hit on this. The Lakers have lost 4 in a row. Now, obviously, AD is out, and Schroeder's been out. But do you think LeBron can turn this thing around before the All-Star break? I know there's only a couple more games, and then AD should be back after. But what do you think's going wrong, and can he flip it around?
I mean, we saw LeBron before AD got there. It's kind of hard to carry a team by yourself. Like basketball is a sport where you can't win with one player. We've seen that. I mean, LeBron kind of proved us wrong like that one year, but most of the time you can't get it done with one guy. So, yeah, that's probably what's happening.
I mean, I feel like they still got a great squad even without AD. Marcus Gasol, man. I know Schroeder's been out. Kuzma's been playing well.
He doesn't have that elite second player, you know.
Montrezl Harrell, yeah, but still, like, if he really wants to be the GOAT, he's gotta take that role, you know. Step up to it.
Okay. One thing I saw, I sent this to the group chat. Even though the Lakers have lost 4 in a row, I'm going to show you the MVP standings.
Oh yeah, you said LeBron went up.
LeBron moved up.
All right, so I see him beat over LeBron.
Dude, cool. I'm trying to. Yeah,
There we go. Embiid, LeBron, Jokic.
Embiid, LeBron, Jokic, Steph, and Dame. Now I don't know how LeBron's over Jokic. I don't know. I guess they're the best team in the league, but dude, like, they're not even first in the West
Nuggets,
anymore.
Yeah,
They're third. They're third in the West. I don't know why he's.
LeBron's also played every single game of the season. He's almost played every season.
But I don't know. I don't think he should be number 2.
That's another.
Especially I was surprised after they lost 4 straight that he was still number 2. I don't know. I thought it would affect it a little bit. That's just me though.
Yeah, I don't know. They're holding on for dear life.
The next thing is that the Boston Celtics, we also kind of talked about this when we were doing the picks. 15 and 17, they're currently tied for 9th in the East. That means they could drop even lower soon. What do you think? I've watched a couple games. I haven't watched too many. A lot of the games they've lost is super close. Just what do you think is going wrong over there in Boston? Start with JD.
Man, it's hard to say. They have the talent. It's just sometimes you're not on. Sometimes you're in a slump. Like the Pelicans have lost a lot of close games. It's like it can be deflating, you know. I think they'll get it back on track. Like they'll win a game, they'll win 2 games, they'll start getting on a roll back to where they need to be.
All right, BAP.
Basically the same thing JD said. I've seen a lot of close games from the Celtics. They play on national TV a lot, so I see a lot of their games, and all of them are close. I can't recall them getting blown out at all.
The
No,
wait,
I don't
they
think
get
that's
blown out by the
wrong.
Hawks. Or
Too wrong.
is that a different team?
Say that again.
Didn't they get blown out by the Hawks?
Maybe
I
like
think they
once or
did.
twice.
Yeah.
Maybe like
It was bad too.
You know, going back to the first topic, maybe Boston
They
should
can
trade
bounce
for
back.
Kyle Lowry. I think Kyle Lowry is he's better defensively than Kimba. Kimba takes away some shots from Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Putting Kyle Lowry in there would give more shots to those guys. Kimba has not been shooting good at all this year. So I think maybe Boston should try and make a trade for Kyle Lowry. I know that their owner, Danny Ainge, said that they're looking to make a trade and that they've talked to teams. So I think that'd be a good move to make for Boston.
I don't know if Kyle Lowry would give you a
definitely.
big enough improvement over Kemba Walker, though.
I think
It could.
defensively, yes, but offensively, probably not. But it would give more shots to Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So that's why I think it would be
like to see
good.
that.
They got to start Taco Fall.
Hey, maybe. They should just leave him on defense.
It's Taco Fall and Boban is like the same player, dude. They're both just slow and tall, and they just
both
get
don't
offensive
play.
rebounds. Yeah,
Imagine being
exactly.
7 and not playing in an NBA game, bro.
All
They're
right, the
so
next.
slow, bro. They move like this. They're like
That's because they're
freaking
that's how they're built.
dinosaurs.
Hey, man, it's tough for them tall dudes, bro.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right, buddy. All right, contenders are eyeing PJ Tucker. Now, the top three teams for PJ Tucker are the Nets, Utah, and the Nuggets. Now, personally, for me, I would love to see the Nets go out for him, considering that their defense struggles at times. And if you pair KD, Kyrie, and Harden with Joe Harris and PJ Tucker sitting corner, that's nasty, bro. The lane's gonna be wide open for everybody. KD, you'll be able to get to the paint. Harden will get to the paint.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Because they got that Houston chemistry. They got that Houston chemistry.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good lineup to have for some points. I don't think they'd be able to finish down the stretch with that lineup due to the fact that they probably have to have DeAndre Jordan down there, playing big man just to contest. But I think that'd be a lineup that you could throw in there and would definitely create a spark. What do y'all think?
I would like to see him on the Jazz, just because the Jazz are like a complete team. Like they got players working everywhere. So getting PJ Tucker in the mix would just be fun to see.
Okay. What do you think, Bat?
Yeah, that could work. I would like to see the Nets though, just because Harden and him were teammates for so long and went nowhere, and always went to the playoffs. So I think Nets have the best shot at the finals. And
I agree. Now let's get to the Wizards, man. It's been looking good. 6 of our last 7 games have come out to be wins. Yesterday, we may have gotten some luck from the Nuggets making some dumb plays. But we beat some good teams. We beat the Nuggets twice. We beat the Lakers. We beat Portland. We beat Celtics. We beat a bunch of good teams. We beat Brooklyn twice this season.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm just really happy with how he played. Russell Westbrook has picked it up so much. Beal's doing his thing. Beal is doing his thing.
After that COVID stretch where everybody had COVID, we started clicking.
Yeah, that's really why we struggled. And Russ, I heard someone say that Russ went up to all the role players because, I mean, I don't know who exactly. He went up to the role players and made them state what their role on the team was because I guess they were having problems with whatever role they had. So he went up and got everybody figured out, and now they're playing their role. That's what you got to do as a leader, man.
That's awesome.
And we play – I want to say we play I'm blanking. I think we play the Lakers coming up. Hopefully we have an easy game or two. I want to look real quick about who we play. We play the Timberwolves Saturday, so that should be win. Then the Celtics, and then the Grizzlies. So those
That
are our
should be
next
3
three
wins.
games. That should be 3 wins. Hopefully we could get into the playoffs with that, but we'll see. What have y'all been noticing from the Wizards the past couple of games?
Defense. We're playing a lot of defense. We haven't been playing defense the first half of the season, letting up 100 points every game. If you notice, we've been holding teams to less points. It's just as simple as that.
How's Westbrook been doing?
His numbers are
Triple-doubles.
definitely up.
He has the most triple doubles this year.
Been shooting way better, making better decisions, just playing smarter than he did at the beginning of the season, for sure.
Still some bad decisions here and there, but he's toned it down.
Yeah, yesterday there was he threw one bad pass in the fourth quarter, and then the next play he lost the ball, but we got it back. So he could definitely be. I mean, he's always kind of crazy with the ball.
Oh, his free throw percentage, 62% on the season. 62. Here.
Yeah, he
He needs to
definitely
work
needs
on
to
his
get
free
back.
throw.
So
Really?
Logan, are you more happy with the trade now than you were?
I am. I
don't know. Russ has grown on me. I never I back in the day I did not like Russ. Then I started to like him when KD left, and I kind of started to like him. And now he's on the Wizards. I like him, obviously. I love the grit he plays with. I mean, considering how the Rockets are doing, yes, I like how the trade is.
Same.
And I like watching Russ play. I love when he, throws the baby around.
Yeah.
That's fun. And he's really affecting our team well. I feel like he's a more vocal leader than John Wall. He's teaching the guys things, helping them out, and I really love to see that. You see it on the court watching the game. He's teaching it as the game's going on. That's kind of why he's here for.
Half games out of the 8th seed, so
Yeah, we're 4 games out of the 4 seed.
I saw a picture the Wizards posted. Russell Westbrook wasn't playing that night, and they took a picture of him. He had a clipboard in his hand, and it was captioned "Coach Russ."
Yeah.
Also, when they played the Lakers, the picture of Russell Westbrook was actually Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. They didn't
That was
update it.
funny.
How do you even make a mistake? Like,
I don't know, bro. All right, and I want to talk about 2 teams. I guess we'll mainly talk about the Pelicans, but another team that has been struggling is Dallas. The Dallas Mavericks are 15-16. JD, do you remember the Pelicans record?
I think we're 13-18 or 13-17.
Okay. But both of those teams out west that, had high standards that going into the season have kind of been under the radar and not playing as well. Why do you think that is? I'm going to start with JD with the Pelicans. Why do you think the Pelicans aren't hitting their potential?
Man, we were catching up. Like, we were on a little win streak, and now we're just losing again. It's those close games, kind of like what's happening with the Celtics. Like, can't close out close games. And honestly, Brandon Ingram, like, he should have been an all-star first off. He got snubbed. But he's been having some, like, games where he's just not on. That kind of hurts. Lonzo, I think, has been playing a little better, especially than he did in the bubble. But I think we need to see more production from our bench because we have the talent on the bench, but they're just not performing. So it's definitely a disappointing season so far. Zion's playing awesome. No complaints about Zion. He's shooting such a high percentage and scoring like 30 points a game. It's insane. He's a beast.
Would you say Brandon Ingram is your main shooter on that team?
Yeah. He takes
Isn't
the most
JJ
shots.
Redick kind of struggling from 3?
Yeah, JJ Redick's been struggling this year, which is surprising because last year he ended on such a high note. He scored like 36 in our last game. JJ started out struggling. He got a little better. And now he's kind of like still in a slump. There's a lot of trade rumors around him. So,
What do you think about Lonzo's play?
Lonzo, I mean, he's been doing better than he was like last season in the bubble. He was playing awful. But he's picked it up. Like, he's having like the 17, 19-point games, which is really what we need from him. He could do better, like, passing wise, limiting the turnovers. But I mean, if Lonzo and Brandon Ingram are in a rhythm, because you can always rely on Zion, that's when we win those big games.
Oh yeah, especially that one the other night.
I feel like Lonzo's just playing harder just because LaMelo's doing so good. He feels like he has to put up a standard.
Exactly.
Hey man, I love Lonzo. I really hope he does well. I mean, I'm not sure if New
He's
Orleans
doing better.
is a great situation for him just because how he's fitting, how he fits in their scheme. I've seen a lot of things about how Lonzo isn't the best fit for New Orleans. And I'm not sure how you feel about that, Nick, but I'm not. They don't have a lot of like just straight up shooters. I feel like if you surrounded Lonzo with a bunch of shooters, that would work. I mean, they got a couple. I'm sure there's some I'm not aware of, considering I'm not like a big Pelicans guy. But I don't know. What do you think about the Zoe in that situation?
I think it's a good situation for him because I don't think he's like the main scorer. He's not going to be the main scorer on the team. He's a lot of weapons he can dish it out to. Just because like we have shooters, like we have some good shooters, but like his passing isn't just kicking it out. Like he will find like Zion in the paint. He'll find Steven Adams boxing people out. But I think the situation is actually a lot better than people think for Zoe.
Okay, yeah, that's good to hear because I've just been hearing a lot of stuff. I just wanted to make sure. All right, and then the last thing, the All-Star reserves were announced. First, we're gonna start with the East. I'm gonna name all the East ones, and then I'm gonna name some people that were left out of the East, and then I'm gonna name the West ones. I'm gonna name some people that were left out of the West, and you tell me one player who think deserved the most to be in over the other guys that was left out. So the reserves that made the East: Jaylen Brown, James Harden, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Vucevic. Those are your 7 reserves? People that were left out from the East. You good, Nick?
Outside. Anyway, continue.
The people that were left out from the East: Chris Middleton, Bam Adebayo, Fred VanVleet, Trae Young, Sabonis, Gordon Hayward, Jimmy Butler, and Tobias Harris. Which one do you think was the worst one that was left out?
Sabonis was left out? I thought Sabonis was in.
I think he was left out.
Then that's Sabonis, man. I'm tired of the Sabonis slander. He's good.
He is tough.
He's
Sabonis-
good, but he's not better than Vucevic.
Who do you think was the worst that was left off the list?
I don't think there's one on that list that should have been on the.
You like the list? Okay.
Yeah. But on the other side, Dame got robbed. Dame got robbed.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. And Dame just wasn't a starter, but I mean that's a different topic. Honestly, Trae Young or Sabonis, but I don't know who you replace them with. It's tough. I don't really know. Vucevic is playing great. Maybe Simmons. He's not putting up. I mean, he's putting up 16, 8, and 8, but he is also most likely going to be the defensive player of the year. So you kind of have to put him on there. So I don't really know who you'd replace.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, a lot of people are talking about like adding more slots to the All-Star because it seems like every year there's people who deserve to be an All-Star but are snubbed.
You like how LeBron just tweets about Devin Booker and then boom, he's an all-star.
LeBron about to tweet about Alex Caruso and get him in.
All right. Well, speaking of LeBron, let's go to the West. The reserves are Anthony Davis, who was replaced by Devin Booker. That was a big one before he got replaced. Paul George, Rudy Gobert, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, CP3, and Zion were named All-Star reserves. Those left out, most notably, Mike Conley, Shea, De'Aaron Fox, and DeMar DeRozan. Those are the 4 I got. If you all know any other ones, feel free.
Yeah.
BI, okay, yeah, good one. So, Nick, you going to go with BI? You think he should have been in?
I think BI should have got in. Yeah.
Okay. BAP, what do you think?
I just thought Devin Booker should have been all-star from the jump, not AD, but they fixed it. So it's all good.
Yeah, AD wasn't even playing that well, honestly. I mean, 22, like 10 is not – I mean, that's solid. That's good numbers. But AD standards, nowhere near what he should be doing. Honestly, I would say either Shea or BI. Shea's putting up really good numbers. He obviously dropped 42 the other night. Maybe next year. There's just not enough slots. If anything, maybe add 2 more slots. But then there'd be 14 people on each team. That'd be kind of a lot. I don't know how they would want to go about it. But the draft is going to be – I think it's this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll predict the game. And then the game's going to be on the 7th, the day before my birthday. So
I know there's not a lot of hype around it, but they're keeping the format from last year, right?
Yes, they are.
That was fun to watch. Like,
that's awesome.
people were talking about, oh, they shouldn't do an all-star game this year. After watching last year, I really want to see this. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, I don't really understand why they're complaining about the All-Star game. Like,
Doesn't LeBron have first pick? That's gonna be so unfair. He's just gonna pick Giannis.
I think, yeah, he does. I think he does. Yeah.
Yeah, and then KD is gonna pick, and then who's he gonna get? Embiid. Nope. Then LeBron's gonna have another pick. Then LeBron's gonna get like Harden or some shit.
I thought
LeBron's
the
gonna-
teams were unbalanced last year, and it was a good game. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it usually turns out to be good. I think with this format, it should be close.
Isn't the dunk contest at halftime?
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. If Zion's in it, like
The dunk contest that's smart.
yeah. So dunk contest is at halftime. 3-point and skills challenge are at 6:30, and the game starts at 8:30. Or the game starts at 8. So that'll be how it plays out. They haven't announced who's in it, so when that comes out, we'll predict those too. They'll probably announce those this weekend as well.
To get people to watch the game, they're going to put the dunk contest in the middle. Like Oreo, the good parts in the middle.
Oh, hey, speaking of Sabonis, Nick, Pacers star Domantas Sabonis is expected to replace Kevin Durant on the Eastern Conference All-Star team. So I don't know who's going to be I don't know who's going to be the number one voter.
KD.
KD, his groin injury.
What I tell you about my boy Sabonis? Yes, sir. Woo.
So congrats to Sabonis. That just came out. Perfect timing too, by the way. Perfect
I
timing.
should buy his jersey with how much I'm hyping him up. Like,
Hey,
Oh god.
hey, I might have to get a little Steph Curry jersey.
Yeah.
I might have to give back mine.
Your John Wall jersey.
I'm gonna look.
Hey, give it back. Get a Beal and a LaMelo then.
Nah, I'm not sure.
Hey, hold on. Let me get my Beal jersey. Hold on.
You know, your boy just got a big bonus from the big old Air Force, so I could afford.
Oh yeah, so remember we still got 10 on Pelicans making the cut. Oh.
Yeah, and then me and Bab got 5 on the game, and so does JD and Bab.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even hate these Pacer jerseys.
Dude, the Pacers jerseys are kind of nice. And I think the new ones that just came out aren't that bad either. Like I forget what they're called.
That earned.
It's gonna be a win-win. I'm gonna bet on the Pacers on FanDuel and then bet on the Celtics against.
Yeah, all right, bro. All right, anything else y'all want to talk about?
Yeah.
I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Probably like an
hair
hour.
going out though.
Hey, you finally able to grow it back, or you're gonna have to cut it down soon?
Hey, we're technically not allowed, but you know, it looks normal right now.
Yeah, I need to cut.
Yeah, I
now.
should shoot over an email to the general.
You
JD
should.
needs a cut ASAP.
Nah, not that.
Yo,
either.
shave your head, bro.
Dude, you know what's dumb is I'll tell y'all after the thing's over.
All right. So thank y'all for watching. This was a great episode. This was the 23rd. Shout out to Go MJ or LeBron, whoever you think. But thanks for watching. If y'all want us to talk about anything, comment about it. You want to know anything more about us, since we get like 1 million viewers, let us know. But appreciate y'all. I'm Logan. Say your name.
Cody.
BAP.
All right. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.